still don't have a visual on Eric.
Hmm. You may want to refresh too, Eric, just in case.
So just what? Reconnect on the chat?
Yeah, your voice muted, Eric.
I don't need to see his ugly mug. I just need to hear him. Yeah. You guys hear Eric yet?
How about now?
Very good.
Can Mike?
No. Mm.
Cool. Awesome.
Awesome.
They're gonna have dice in it, too, or no? Dice in the box set at all, or no? Yeah. Sweet.
Did we have
No,
a
I don't.
fellowship base at all, or is this a fellowship base? Okay.
So I would like if did we make it over to Erebor, or can we? Okay, so we're still in Lake Town. Um, I would like to venture towards Erebor unless anyone wants to just stay in Lake Town. Ivy, Ivy.
What again?
Remind me of
Ivy?
Ivy.
Oh yeah. So she was a brandy buck, like a hobbit from the Brandy Buck. I think she was kind of yeah. I mean, we had fought some basilisks and stuff and got a good amount of treasure, and I think that was maybe her background is she wanted to treasure seek and get treasure, and since we did that, that's why I believe she may be a part of our company. It also could be because I wrote a poem about her, and then she left the pot. She left the game because of my poor poetry writing. She could be behind that tree.
I would like to stay in Dale.
I know Thror probably wants to go to Erebor.
Either I go to Erebor or I send a message to Erebor asking Mayor to come to Lake Town.
Well, I go with Thror to Erebor if he's going there.
I mean, I'm staying in Dale, but this is my home. I'm Dalish.
So like I said, I'm fine if we can send a message to Mayor. So I asked maybe Bomber if he can send a courier to Mayor or a pigeon, a raven to Mayor, and ask her if she can come to Lake Town to meet us. Since she probably would be on her way anyway.
Nice.
I have now been part of his court, and I've been accepted there. So I have made my presence known, and my intentions are now known to the king. And so far, so good. So my hopes are that I can one day ask for her hand in marriage.
What
Bomber,
a perv.
bomber.
What a pervert. Bomber, you pervert.
Her her beauty is wonderful, and I did actually gift her with a beautiful comb that I had made for her. Well, I'll let your imagination wander at this time. Now, the king will probably be traveling with her, so let's make sure that I stay in his good grace. He has been displeased with me before.
Oh no, no. She's 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 just very responsible with her money. Isn't she just lovely?
So I showed them the new model Una
Very-
dolls that I've been crafting on the side.
I slipped the guy like one point of treasure for the wind
Sorry,
up
I
bear.
said I'm crafting the Una dolls. So I tried to show them to her. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of echo. Come on, reconnect here. That
15 with a tango. Awesome. Well, I just leave the party wherever to go see it.
Yeah. Where's the royalties?
Excellent. It does, sir. Did I buy the bear from the other guy, the wind up bear? All right. Well, no, I was going to only give him one treasure for it.
Yeah.
17 with a tango. All right. All right. So I give the wind up bear to like a little kid that's watching the dwarf do the show. Like I wind it up and give it to a little kid in the audience. This is the whiskey drinking bear, sweetheart. And I tap her on the head, and then I go over and I go over and talk to the dwarf again. I'm like, it's for you, honey, to celebrate Dragontide. Just tell him yes. So I go over and talk to the dwarf. I'm like, yeah, this is it's a wonderful song. No, no, I I think it's just beautiful. I mean, it's so catchy. I kind of have it in my back of my head already. Good luck to you in your business. I had an open artist license. I don't care if he stole it. All right, well, I turn around. Ah. I grab her hands and take her out to dance to the company of the whiskey drinking bear.
Nice.
And I bow to her. My lady, would you like to dance? Well, perhaps another time. Oh, I could teach you. Have you ever danced on the first snow of winter?
Almost as good.
It's a wonderful feeling, my lady.
I am, sir. Well, it appears to be a priceless treasure of my heritage. How did you get down to? How did? Don't you think? Don't you think that that would be? That's a present you should be giving to King Bard if that were true. I'll bet. Huh. Okay, how much? I'll bite. How much? Ha! Gentlemen, I grew up. I'm from Dale, gentlemen. I won't fall for these simple ruses. So am I.
Can I do a lore check so I can tell something about the arrow, look at it, and like disprove them
Sirs.
factually that it's not the real arrow?
Sirs,
15 with 2 tengus. All right, I mentioned that to them. That I knew Bard personally, and that's not the kind of fletching that he used. I feel like we're in a Japanese movie right now because I'm getting like I can hear my voice being like there's a delay on everything I say.
Yeah, I've had a lot of echo from.
But does it
Pretty
feel
much
like I'm
everybody.
talking to you guys in the correct turn or out of order?
And Eric's getting really foggy over there.
Yeah, it's it's the fog of war.
Maybe.
it's, it's probably Firefox.
I see Garrett's mouth move, and then the words come out about 5 seconds later.
Braden, are you studying for AP?
I've tried. I've like logged on, reconnected multiple times, and it's still getting it.
So yeah, but I'm fighting through.
Braden. Yeah.
We may have to hop on Discord at some point.
Oh yeah, Discord might actually be a good idea. Yeah. I think I'm getting maybe 10 seconds of lag between when I say something and when you guys hear it.
Braden, look at the chat. Braden, look at chat.
Yeah, it's coming from you, Garrett.
I'm a pastor. Yeah.
Yes, your mouth's moving at the same time you're talking. I still can't see Eric though, but
I can hear everyone but Mike just fine. I think people aren't hearing me all that well, though.
May want to reconnect
Oh,
one
really?
more time, guys.
all right.
We'll do.
Oh. Mm-mm.
That does sound better, Garrett.
Yeah, you probably do.
Are people? Oh,
You're hearing it. You're overhearing. Yeah.
I will say to them, gentlemen, I wish you the best of fortune in your endeavors. And I'm sure that you will make plenty of money here during the festival. Alas, I am not a rich man, and I simply do not have the coin to buy what is so obviously what both of these are so obviously the Black Arrow. I believe there were, yes. Black arrows, black arrows. You've never failed me before. I think that's what King Bard said. Okay. Some 15. You as well. You as well.
I still can't. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
No, he's still black.
I don't know what it is with me and Mike, but we simply cannot see or
I
hear
haven't
each
heard
other
him.
tonight.
I haven't heard him once.
I've
Like,
been
everyone
hearing
else
him,
is
and I think
good.
he's been hearing me through Garrett's
But he's
microphone,
having the same
essentially.
problem with me.
Like
he can't see or hear me.
from Garrett's speakers, and then through his microphone.
You think if I shut down my entire computer and start it up again? I don't know. I mean, no. Eric, you there?
I still don't have Mike.
No.
Do you want me to spin up a stream on Discord? Okay. So we'll have to disable our voice and.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Are you against the team mode?
Oh.
Dan?
Careful. All right, you guys should be able to do this. Oh, never mind.
We're close.
Nice. Get Timo. All right, if he stays, I might be able to do this.
Oh, he dropped.
Jesus. No, I'm not. Okay. All right, he's good.
Oh, he's in.
He's dead. Oh, Jesus. There you go. Am I dead?
No. Mm-mm.
They may have to, George. The problem that I was having too was that my browser was still using the browser was still had permissions to use the mic and the camera. So I had to essentially disable the use of the mic and the camera on Roll20 in order to get Discord
Okay,
to start
hold
working.
it.
Okay. Let me just put that on here.
Why wouldn't I? Oh, nice. Good damage.
Although I still see your video because I'm doing
He's
video
level
only
3.
Oh yeah, me
on
too.
Roll20.
All right, I'm
Me
here.
too.
Here, keep that minion alive.
So
Okay,
Garrett
hold on.
dropped completely out of
Sleep,
Roll20 for some reason. Not restart.
What did I do?
Mike's close. I think if he can just right click on his usually just right click on your down and
Got her.
Right, like on the on your profile name in the lower left hand corner. Well,
right.
I mean, maybe it's different than the browser than it is in the.
Yeah. So we're close.
Garrett's no longer.
Can you hear us now, Garrett? There you are. I hear you now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Eric was thinking maybe the browser had
Nice. Good
your
luck.
audio and locked or something.
Yeah, I basically had to like tell the browser you can't use mic and the camera on Discord. But now, I mean, I still have video on Roll20 with. I guess it's using it secondarily. But.
Phone somewhere. I was gonna call Mike. So.
Alright, I'm fine with that. Or Gold needs to be reset it. Reset. Yeah, he has them.
We're close. Garrett, did you have to click on your name to enable the audio? Is that what kicked you in, or did you? Okay.
Yeah. That's what I think. I think it's the browser is
Okay.
the browser is superseding the use of it in Discord.
So he's out of Roll20 now.
Clown, she's dead. Really sad. Whatever.
Hopefully that works.
You know, we should get him to. Well, you know what? He might be connecting to Discord in the browser. Just get him on Discord first, and then have him open Roll20. Might be the way to go.
Yeah, he dropped out of Roll20.
Yeah, I was seeing, you know, like a box for Mike, but it was all black, and I couldn't hear anything. So see that he was connected to Roll20. I just wasn't getting him at all.
Yeah.
Can you still hear Garrett?
That team is going to be annoying.
Okay. How about now, Mike?
What are you doing, buddy?
You hear us now, Mike?
He doesn't look like
they're
he's.
just pushing mid now.
He looks like he's joined in now.
Yeah, he looks like he's joined and he's not muted.
I need help. Yeah. I don't have ult, but I will have in a second. Ready? Let's go. Go for Kane.
Okay.
Nice. Alright, good. I'm going for, what's his name? Careful, play around the wall. Alright, I got him. I got him too. Yeah. Oh shit.
Looks like he's unmuted though.
Got him. Oh, the E at the last second. I even hit him with my NATO too.
Time to go to his audio settings. He's close.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know he's used it before. We've used it in the past.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Although off to the right, it's got like 3 dots. I haven't seen that before. Where are the audio settings? Okay.
George, you're using Discord in a browser?
Wait, do you want to do this?
No, I'm in the app.
Oh, you have the app? Yeah, me too.
I need help.
You know, maybe he's on click to talk. Maybe he's on push to talk.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, I died.
So in the bottom left corner, Mike, there's a little gear icon beside your Padme's lover.
Heal when I was alive?
It says user settings. If you go there, you may just need to change what your microphone is, since you can hear us. So when you click the gear, there's an app setting, voice and video, and then you may have to click change your setting on input device, and make sure you don't have push to talk set. It's a checkbox in there.
Easy. Cause me, easy. Okay, I'm coming. Alright, I'm gonna go.
It says you're
Let's get
connected,
Drag.
Mike, so hopefully
Oh my
that'll
God.
go.
I'm coming. This should be free. Oh, she's just inting now. Okay. I'm coming. Get him.
George, do you have your son in the room playing like some game too?
Yeah, he is. He is. He
What's
just came in.
What's he playing?
Probably League.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm coming. Can you bring him
He's
over
like in the top 3% now.
Oh, yeah. My girlfriend's nephews. Like I've never played League of Legends, but they were talking about it. You know, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're ranked and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, it's cool."
So bad.
Uh-huh.
That's how I was able to do a little bonding by just being like, "Tell me about League of Legends."
Yeah.
More than happy to talk about that.
Yeah. We can't hear you, Mike. So did you find that user settings in the bottom left corner beside your icon name? Okay, so you did. And then under, when you clicked it, it should bring up a screen, and on the left it says voice and video. And it's got input device on the far, or in the middle of the screen, basically, and you want to click the drop down there and make sure it's using the microphone that you have, that you're using. And then in the middle of the screen, it says push to talk.
That's
Make
weird,
sure
it's a
that's
check.
unchecked for
Okay.
right now. I'll probably use it here.
I don't mind hearing League of Legends, by the way. That's fine.
He's pretty chatty normally. The
Ash is
drop
not
down
that
doesn't
hard.
work. Huh. I haven't seen that. Is it using your default?
8? Okay, no.
If it's using your default mic, then you would, in the bottom right-hand corner, it's got a little speaker on your tray bar. If you right-click on that and go to recording devices.
Okay, you
Yeah,
can kill
okay.
them, I believe
So
you.
in the bottom right-hand corner of your monitor, and your tray icon, there's a little speaker icon. If you right-click on it and go to recording devices, you can change what your default microphone is,
Coming.
and just scroll down to the microphone
Sorry,
you
I
need to
tried
use.
flashing on him.
I'll go grab my phone, Mike. Hang on.
Yes, sir. Can you hear? Yeah. Okay, cool. George and I are both on push to talk. I decided to go to push to talk just for a second while I was smoking. I didn't want to hear anyone hearing me smacking my lips or anything.
Yeah, Mike.
Oh my
Oh.
God. The freaking what's it called?
So Mike can't get his microphone to work. Everything else is okay.
I need to improve my CS.
So
Does he have a USB mic or is it a?
Why is he TPing?
it's a USB headset. It should be working.
I mean, maybe you can just reconnect
My
the
yaw
USB
flow is
headset.
insane.
Maybe that'll do something.
Yeah, let me just text them that.
Maybe you had less gold than support.
Looks like it's showing up on his computer. That's what's so weird.
Wait, their support had 9 kills.
Not sure if he's trying to disconnect and reconnect or not. So he
Can you hear me now?
Haha, yes.
Amen. You can hear me? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Thank God.
What did you
Yep.
do?
Stop the computer. I like rebooted the computer.
Restarting always works.
All right. That was painful. Why does it always happen to the most computer in, like, I can't even think of the word.
Good old mobs.
I start singing the whiskey drinking bear song.
Yeah.
And I'll join in as well to assist.
No, clown.
Oh, let me sing you a tale of a bear that could drink no ale. Song roll. All right. $11.
So I'm singing as well, and I rolled a Tingu and a 14.
Oh. The charlatan would make the bear dance and cheat the common folk at the ford of games of chance. I rolled an 11. Typical.
Hmm.
Sorry, this is in Lake Town and Escaroth, or Okay, this is in Dale. Okay. I recognize this person.
QB. Why are you support, Simon?
Who is she? I don't recognize her. But who is she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ah, Petra, how are you doing? I've seen you've stepped up in your station. Are you a guard here in Dale now?
Hmm.
Oh, wonderful. Well, Ella Brimborn says to Petra Dribble Cup, of course you'll get your free ale. I'm buying the first round. No, for you, Petra. It's a long time since I've seen you.
Oh my dear Jesus.
I
Oh
wish
my
you
Jesus.
good luck in the archery competition.
Okay.
It it depends on whether you'd want some real competition. Oh, you know what? If you do, it will delight me if you embarrass me. Okay, well then you're on. I'll meet you at the competition. I will. I am. You have. Well, we know each other. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends from the past.
Happens all the time, I guess.
I try to use my I try to sing my way up to the bar, you know, to try to get drinks. I try to get beers for our party.
Not giving you
Oh, that was a
final.
good swing.
What, Lorith? You want me to take my shirt off again? You wanted to see my smooth.
Don't worry, I got a
elven
pocket full
chest?
of pasties for him.
My smooth elven chest.
My smooth elven chest. You want to see my smooth elven chest? I'm like the underside of a stone troll. I hand her the ale.
You can totally stay with me.
Right.
I don't. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I don't actually have a house.
Bomber will take us in, I'm sure. As long as we give him a little more old Toby. Well, we should
Isn't
have
Mr.
some good
Truex-
renown with a whiskey drinking
I
bear.
was thinking of
Yeah. The champion of the last year's riddle contest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the I forget the strength contest for me, and the battle of the. I think
I don't
we
know
also
how well
won
I did in
the
archery
battle
last
of
year.
the martial battle with the melee.
Bjorning. With the Bjorning, yeah. Stick with.
I'm coming back. Oh, I think you guys got one.
So I'm thinking we have those Una dolls, and we should go to the palace and present those as new action figures to
Right.
potentially look to sell.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Those
So
should sell like hotcakes around here.
Yeah, so we should head to the palace, I
I
think,
think he flashed.
if it's not too late. I don't think we had standing in Dale other than the Dragontide competition being winners there, and we had spoken, I think, with King Bard before, so I think he's aware of who we are.
I've spoken with the Queen, but I don't have any standing here. Sure.
Why not? We've had a beer.
Yeah.
I'll put my shirt back on.
This would be Ambassador Thror of the Thranduil Kingdom from Erebor, and Ella Brimborn from Erebor. We are also here with the rest of our party of the Whiskey Drinking Bear, and we have been.
I got both their
Yes.
flashes, I'm pretty sure.
We-
Or one person's.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
No, it's your lucky. It's your lucky day.
Great.
Very well. We will be happy to do so.
I hope we're not in trouble.
Oh, I got him. I do.
I look towards the food and the drink, and I can't wait to hopefully enjoy that. So hopefully we can. Do we see who we're walking up to yet?
Dude, go.
Very good. Are the guards still with us?
Oh, she's dead.
May we
Hurry.
have something here at the table, or should we wait? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, Garrett. Thank you. And our host here tonight would be. Very good.
You didn't kill her?
Understood.
I'm coming. QB, I'm coming.
Good.
Go.
We will be gladdened to see him. So we will.
Nice.
We rush over to Gandalf then and welcome him.
Gandalf.
It's good to see you, Gandalf.
Should be too low.
It has been a long time. Are you doing well now? Yes,
What-
sir. Go ahead.
Oh, what type of things? Things you've missed while you've been asleep. Well, let us celebrate our meeting before we get to business. We haven't seen you in such a long time, and we've gone through many perils to see you in the peak of health, and we are overjoyed to see you that we've been able to do this. We've been worried about you. So before we talk of serious matters, I think we should celebrate with a drink.
I agree with Ella Brimborn, Gandalf.
And we need to share some of this old Toby pipeweed too, and have a good smoke before we talk serious business.
Okay. Do you want all of us to, or just Ella Brimborn? Okay.
Oh man, 7. I don't know if hope will help me with a 7. All right, then I'll use a point of hope. I'll use a point of hope. All right. I get my 9. Of course. So I give him some old Toby. I believe it's this year's crop. We got it from the inn on the west of the Greenwood. From
Mhm.
yes. Well, we had to make our way back there because we were running. We were running very low of that provision through everything we've been through with Radagast. One of the biggest concerns was we were running low on the old Toby, so we had to head back to the easterly end. I'm just joking, old man, old friend. You're too serious, Gandalf. You're always too serious. Oh, we were. Believe me, it was awful. It was awful. We should share stories. But see, now you go back to the negative where we're supposed to celebrate the positive. That's why I was joking with you about the old Toby. So I give him some of the old Toby. Teach me some. Teach me that ship. He says, Gandalf, in your when you're gone, I've learned some more. I've learned some elven magic. Ah, well, I tell him about how I can do the elven lights out in the woods, call people out, and I can make the stinging arrow flicker my light arrows with magical fire now. Yes. I recall the tale, and we actually used it to our advantage, so we didn't have to harm other people. They were the people, the humans from down south, from the keep down there. Yes, servants of Tyrant's Hill. Well, they are just a bunch of braggarts, but I do have concern for the common folk and the free folk that live around that area. For these people are true bullies, easily defeated by the likes of us, but not so much the common folk. This is true. We try to help wherever we can.
Very good, I hope, but it has been a long time since I've seen my mare, and I'm hoping she will come soon to us here in town. Ah, excellent. And Gandalf, how is your health? Are you fully recovered from the very good. So the light save you from that terrible poison or magic, whatever it was. Do you know what it was that caused this to happen to you?
Still not 20
Yes,
minutes.
yes, we were we were very fortunate, and the journey it took for us to get
Give
the
you at least
magic to restore
17.5.
you was a great adventure as well.
Thor's a dragon slayer, Gandalf. Thor the dragon slayer.
No, we were out at sea, and a great worm came upon our ship, and we were fortunate to defeat it. It was very traumatic for everyone, as we were out to sea for many moons.
And the eagles aided us. The eagles got us to Saruman's tower as quick as possible to save you. We called in a debt for you saving their king. Well, I'm concerned about Saruman. He is not as welcoming to us as he had been in the past. I don't know what became of that, but he seemed. Well, I don't believe we showed him up. We just assisted him. It was his knowledge that cured you.
I don't think he liked our riding the eagles into his courtyard for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know that anyone else witnessed it other than him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So is the light of the Silmaril, is there any remaining from what was used to restore you? That was Celebrimborn's song and good cheer as he was able to go to the home of Sedna and have her give us some of that light to bring back. It was an amazing journey. Very good. So
I've never seen it before.
we go ahead and drink and eat, and then I guess as the evening passes, we start letting Gandalf know of our journeys since we had left him at Isengard, and we talk about the dagger and the fact that Thranduil is thinking that the culprit or the traitor is someone that may be from Erebor or from Lake Town here, some elf friend. And we go through the past history of. And sorry about that. And hopefully we can get him on our side. It is possible that someone stole the dagger, but where we found the dagger in Dol Guldur, we did not believe that it was someone by chance. We are not certain. There there are others involved as well, potentially. The bard that we came across, and Frigwald, I believe his name was. So,
What's his son's name?
we did meet with the barons of the woodland as well. I recall we tried to help them by getting them to stop chopping down all the trees near Mirkwood. True. True. What do you know of King Bard's What do you know of King Bard's fiance and her past? So who do you think we should try and seek out to find more information from? Is there someone close by that may be able to provide us an introduction to the woodman? Very good. Okay. We have been to Sunstead before, and we've cleared out some whites there that had intruded on their homestead. So we are familiar with Sailwind. True, true. We sent a party back with the thought that they may need to provide some treasure to appease some of their ancestors. We haven't. Very good. Yes, most definitely we can do that. Is there someone in Erebor that we should consult with as well? That would be one of the better craftsmen for this helm? Very good.
Sounds like sounds like a Herculean labor to me.
I thought he was asking me to stick around more.
Yeah. At least he knows who you are now,
True, true.
because he must be hearing a lot of, oh, Thror's this and Thror that and Thror this.
I keep paying you to tell him that.
You have to tell him that if his daughter's happy, then he'll be happy.
True, true.
You've never told me that story, Lorith.
Do you have any way for you to introduce us to King Bard so that we can improve our standing with him as we move forward in our adventures?
Plus, we have all these Una dolls.
Yes, we do. No, we were looking actually to hopefully have her sign a few of the dolls. Yes, but the people love it.
I'd rather curry favor with King Bard than with the people at this point in time.
Very good, very good. We will try again. No, we have not.
No. Can we go back there without it screwing up things?
Horsemanship.
No riddles this year? People just don't appreciate good riddles and literature and reading anymore. All they want is spectacle, spectacle, spectacle.
Hmm.
And they want
Yeah, we
Unadals.
saw
Oh.
it. No.
Good,
Ooh.
good. We shall try that. Yes, very good to see you, Gandalf. Always good to see you.
Indeed.
Please take care of yourself. Good.
A pleasure as always, Mithrandir, to see you. Thank you. Hopefully someday we'll have some time to you can share some of your tricks with me. Your pyrotechnic entertainment. Yeah, like I said, I have my stinging arrows, my flickering arrows. Maybe I could turn those into rockets. No, a decade. Only a decade. That is no time at all.
We'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Family heirlooms. These are functional tools.
Larth cannot catch a break in Dale. Worst all over. I would say I'm just enjoying the festival. I'm visiting old friends in town, just catching up, I guess, with people. Yeah, that's basically all I would be doing. Describe one of my friends. Well, I am one of my qualities is I am a king's man, which is sort of a. I assume the king's men are kind of like a maybe not an elite guard, but we're sort of like a better guard. I don't know. We're king's men. And I would say, I've got some friends in the Kingsmen that I train with. I have a bunk in the barracks, so one of my friends' names would be oh man, there's a name I always use. One of my friends, Fafnir. That's a good name, Fafnir. Is he? Yeah, he will. He's going to be competing in archery with his great bow, because that's what a lot of bardings do. Bardings are good with the bow. Not me, but some. We're known for use of the bow. No, well, are they? Well, I hear that she's actually pretty good. I hear that she's actually pretty good. I mean, it's a valid point. It's a valid point, friend. Bjornings are not known for their skill with the bow. I hear that she's good, but I'm sure not as good as any born and bred barding. Although, I will say that there is an elf in town who may be joining the archery competition. Yeah, that could be problematic. But he won't know the environment in which he competes. He doesn't know the subtle shifts of the wind, that you will, obviously. So, you know what? I think you are guaranteed to win, friend. I'm totally behind you. Oh, Lady Una, I have not to brag, but I have had the pleasure of meeting her one time, and she is a lovely lady. Lovely. She told me that I need to invest more in Dale and raise my standing here. I've been away for a long time. I have been traveling with the company of the whiskey drinking bear, and and we have seen many things and undertaken great adventures. And I told her many of these tales, and she told me that I essentially I need to raise my standing here in Dale, and that what does that mean? Oh yeah. Yes, yes. She did she did touch upon that. She did mention that. No. I am listening to Lady Una. I totally am listening to Lady. But I'm not as you can see, friend Fafnir, my bunk lies just over there. So I don't that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point, Fafnir friend. Maybe I should. I need to get out there into the taverns and onto the streets and find a woman.
Oh, jeez.
That's right up your alley.
Okay.
He's got some great goat songs now too.
All right, so I go and listen. I couldn't. That is wonderful to hear. So I asked the crowd, I'm like, would you like to hear me sing a song? How about the gardening song of the Brandy Bucks? So I sang the, oh, the ale we brew is bold, no wonder its color is gold, for the barley of our field each year grants us a great yield, for we tend each kernel of grain with a gentle touch of rain. Every hoe clears a path, for each weed fears our wrath. And on and on and on. Oh, well, this is better than most song rolls. I got a 12. That's probably my high. Yes. I finally have come into my audience. It's been how many years? And I finally found the right crowd. Yep. All right, and then I bow and say I want to hear everyone else's art as well.
So I'll start up a new squirrel song as well.
Okay, wait, this is good. This is good.
I'm
Once was a squirrel that lived on a branch, that lived on a tree, that lived on a nut, that lived on a squirrel, that lived on a nest in a hole in the middle of the tree.
I've got a great new song as well.
All right.
So I sing red squirrel, green squirrel, yellow squirrel, orange squirrel, silly squirrel.
Yeah, I did. Oh my God!
Beautiful! I'm
Flash.
waiting in anticipation for that message, so I sprint over to that tent. Okay. So it's 14 with the 14 with the Tengu. Very good. I'll ask
We are
about
getting
those
there.
books, and actually, I'll say greetings to the dwarf, and ask him where he's
Why?
come by all of these wonderful books in his
Are
tent.
you kidding?
I'm assuming I don't see Mary yet. Okay, so I introduce myself and
That was a nice call by me.
and ask about these wonderful books that he has here. Very good. Might I be able to
Nice.
trade you for these books? I have some wonderful dolls.
Keep going.
Sure. Good thing I bumped up my persuasion. So that was a 2 Tengu
so
with
let's see.
a total of 18. I'm sorry, say that again? Yes, they are.
Oh Lord.
Ah, one book. Well, I was actually thinking of both of these tombs here. I was actually thinking of both of these books here. The Expeditions to Angmar is of interest to me as I've traveled into those areas and had a great adventure. Maybe I could. Well, we were in actually trying to rescue some children that were captured by an evil wizard, and we had to travel into the mountains there and rescue them. Might I give you that tale over an ale sometime, and maybe these dolls as well, and I can beautiful. Then definitely. So for this story that I will recant to you, this tale of renown that has occurred, might I be able to acquire both this book on expeditions to Angmar and your this leather tomb on the Whites? Very good. So I'll proceed with the tale of our adventures into the northern mountains. And how song roll? Sure. Sorry, so that's a 15. Hang on, I'm going to switch off a push to talk.
Jesus, no. Okay, we can win. Yeah.
I do. Mm-hmm.
We can just win. We literally just have to target the Nexus.
Ah, very good. So I okay. So I pull out my journal and I
Oh, I'm dead.
recant
Oh,
the
wait,
story
everybody's
of how we
Wait, why are you
traveled
bad?
north
Wait, why are you
after
guys
we
so
went
bad at
through
this?
the Bjordings and talk about how we came across the families up there that were pretty well inbred and I talk about how Ella Brimborn almost married one of the beautiful ladies of the North.
That's one that got away from me. My heart I still cry in my pillow every night.
And
yes,
I add the twist about how we we had to actually go into battle for her hand, and Ella Brimborn was winning that easily, but unfortunately her heart was for another. So we talk about how we were challenged to chase down the I can't remember if it was orcs. No, it wasn't orcs. The wargs or wolves that had taken off with the children as well, and and
Quote, I don't
went
plan
through
to
the
do
past
it.
history
Oh, wait,
of
you
the
can't.
tribe and how the father was taken over by this evil of the kings of Angmar,
Just literally
and
attack the
how we
Nexus.
actually fought the Nazguls and rescued the children, and the treasure that we came upon, and unfortunately we were not able to retain it for ourselves yet. But I add the note about the history
Holy crap,
of
you
that,
guys are
and
so bad.
basically put in the lost treasure as something that he could add into the story, so that others would be interested in potentially looking to find it. And and I talk about the way that we fought that final battle with can't remember, Iselt and her lover, and how they were able to strike the final blow to bring him down,
No one else
and
doing their job
how we
except
were
for me.
able to rescue then the children and
Oh, no,
bring
actually,
back
Yubi did. Yubi actually has.
bring back the children and free them, and then make our way down to the House of Elrond out of the mountains. Sorry, my memory's fading from back then.
no, it's pretty good. I can't remember what we did last month. Oh, Mayor, you've not seen how many stars I have in the common skills of mud wrestling. That it's definitely was me.
My heart stops for a moment as I see my beautiful mare and say, your beauty has always been with me, my love. I will always cherish you and no other. Always. So I go ahead and give all the dolls except for one. I'm going to keep one doll back, and and then hopefully we can exchange for those tombs. Okay, and then I rush over to Mare and I ask if it's okay if I kiss her hand, and I do. And I say, it is so good to see you. I'm so happy this day. Thank you for coming to the Dragontide and being here this week. Yes, I'm hoping we'll be able to relive some of our past glories with the tournament this week. Are you planning to be here the whole week? Good. Very nice. So maybe what did you have business here at this establishment, or would you like to go somewhere else? Good. Well, Mm, very good. So, so how have you been keeping yourself these days? Has everything been well with you? Have you had any troubles as of late? A, br- a, a break-in? What transpired with that? And they were able to capture them? They were not. Mm.
Fresh avocado.
Ah, very good. Well, mm-hmm. Very good, very good. And if I'm in a quiet place, I'll ask her about the toe ring, and a whispered voice, and say, "No one tried to take the ring that I gave you to ask about, did they?"
Oh my.
Ah, good, good. I was worried. I've learned something more about that ring. Were you able to find anything more about it as well? Okay, I will tell you more later, but for now, do you have the ring with you? Uh, may I have it? No. Oh, very good. So may I have it back here shortly? And there is a reason behind my asking for it. Obviously not. No, no, not at all. But maybe later tonight I can rub your toes. I've got a thing for toes, dwarven toes especially. They're so nice and warm and cuddly and hairy. So I asked her if she would like to go somewhere else now, or would she like to stay here for a while longer and maybe read together?
I win, you lose. Quote.
Very good, very good. So if others are with me, I'll ask if we all would like to head back to the establishment that we were last at, or a different one.
Yeah, I got my free beer from the Drunken Stone finally.
2 days later.
I asked Mayor how's King Dane warming up to Thror being Mayor's interest. That actually sounds like a compliment coming from him. No.
I will keep working on your father, and hopefully he will allow me to be more open and public with you soon. I'm Oh,
Oh,
wonderful. Let's go over.
Ella Brimborn will join.
Hmm. Uh,
Okay.
eh,
I have a 2 in riddle. I'll go ahead and join in. Maybe the luck will prevail tonight.
yeah, me too. I have 2 in riddle.
Ooh.
Oh, you get to solo bot.
Okay.
Terrible.
So I got a 10.
I got a 4.
13.
Hmm. I feel like I've heard that before, actually. Um, the letter E.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
I rolled once. I got a 10.
I got an 11.
No.
Okay.
A river.
Oh. Nice.
Sorry. Can you say that again?
Your Jin's dead.
Not sure.
Oh. Can I do a riddle? All right. I've heard of a boneless thing rising from its earthen home, swelling and growing, emerging from its cloak in the shadows. Only Legolavin can tame this beast with her fire. What is it? I've heard of a boneless thing rising from its earthen home, swelling and growing, emerging from its cloak in the shadows. Only Legolavin can tame the beast with her fire. What is it?
A tree.
Yes.
Oh.
A boneless thing rising from its earthen home, swelling and growing, emerging from its cloak. There's like a towel over it in the shadows.
How many surrealists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
You can't screw in the light bulbs because they're all melted.
Who?
No.
Oh man, we were going up against Elrond. No wonder we lost. Still. Unbelievable. I didn't know we had Eladin and Elro here hanging around ants and riddles.
Yeah, I mean, we can always try again. Maybe there's a fluky thing and maybe it'll work next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or next month.
Oh, you're dead though.
I mean, we can at least test it out and see if we can bring everyone in, and Discord can be the backup.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Right? I mean, I don't know. It's worked in the past without a problem. I've never had a problem seeing Eric come on or anything. I don't know what the problem was.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Yeah.
A lot of stuff has been updating lately, so Roll20 may just need to
Oh
put in
yeah,
some updates.
to catch up or something. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Premier person, yeah.
February 3rd. Okay.
Hold on. Oh.
Is that all right for everybody?
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Appreciate
See ya.
it.